Hey, what's up guys? Steve here, and today we're going to take a look at the 50 highest selling 1990s baseball cards from the pwcc weekly auction that ended on January 14th. And we'll kick today's list off at number 50 with this 1993 Bowman Derek Jeter rookie, card number 511. This rookie was in a SGC 8.5, and it sold for $20.40. Up next at number 49 is this 1991 Topps Curt Schilling, card number 569. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $20.40. Coming in at number 48 is this 1991 Don Russ Don Mattingly, card number 107. This was an SGC 10, and it also sold for just over $20. Up next at number 47 is this 1990 Topps Keith Hernandez, card number 230. This was also a SGC 10, and it also sold for $20.40. Coming in at number 46 is this 1994 Topps Nolan Ryan, card number 34. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $21.60. Barry Bonds makes his first appearance on today's list at number 45 with this 1996 Pinnacle Zenith Z-Team, card number 14. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $22.80. We're back to the peak of the junk wax era for the next few cards, starting at number 44 with this 1991 Score Mike Mussina rookie, card number 383. This rookie was in a SGC 10, and it sold for $22.80. Up next at number 43 is this 1991 Don Russ Nolan Ryan, card number 89. This was also an SGC 10, and it also sold for $22.80. Make that back-to-back appearances at number 42 with this 1990 Topps Nolan Ryan, card number 1. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $24 even. Up next at number 41 is this 1996 Select Certified Derek Jeter, card number 100. This card was ungraded but authenticated by NBA, and it sold for $25.20. Coming in at number 40 is this 1991 Upper Deck Michael Jordan, card number SP1. This was a PSA 8, and it sold for $25.20. The Kid makes his first appearance on today's list at number 39 with this 1991 Don Russ Ken Griffey Jr., card number 49. This was an SGC 10, and it sold for $25.20. Up next at number 38 is this 1990 Upper Deck Eric Davis, card number 116. This was a PSA 10, and it also sold for just over $25. We're headed back to the mid-1990s at number 37 with this 1995 Stadium Club Virtual Reality Members Only Ken Griffey Jr., card number 102. This was an SGC 9.5, and it sold for $26.40. Make that back-to-back appearances at number 36 with this 1991 Don Russ Ken Griffey Jr., card number 77. This was an SGC 10, and it sold for $26.40. Up next at number 35 is this 1991 Don Russ Highlights Bo Jackson, card number BC10. This was an SGC 10, and it sold for $27.60. Coming in at number 34 is this 1990 score Rickey Henderson Dream Team, card number 686. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $27.60. Up next at number 33 is this 1993 Fleer Excel Derek Jeter, card number 102. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $28.80. Coming in at number 32 is this 1994 Topps Cal Ripken Jr., card number 200. This was an SGC 10, and it sold for $30 even. Barry Bonds makes another appearance on today's list at number 31 with his 1994 Select Crown Contenders, card number CC6. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $31.20. And kicking off the top 30 of today's list is this 1998 BBM Japan Ichiro Suzuki, card number 540. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $32.40. Make that back-to-back newcomers to the list at number 29 with this 1996 Finest Albert Bell Refractor, card number 9. This refractor that had the protective coating was in a PSA 9, and it sold for $32.40. Up next at number 28 is this 1991 score Bo Jackson, card number 773. This bow breaker was in a SGC 9.5, and it sold for $34.80. Coming in at number 27 is this 1991 Upper Deck Ken Griffey Jr., card number 555. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $37.20. Up next at number 26 is this 1991 Topps Desert Shield Barry Bonds All-Star, card number 401. This was a PSA 7, and it sold for $37.20. Coming in at number 25 is this 1997 Bowman's Best Mirror Image Refractor featuring Barry Bonds and Ken Griffey Jr., card number MI5. This dual refractor was in a PSA 9, and it sold for $38.40. Up next at number 24 is this 1991 Topps Ken Griffey Jr. All-Star, card number 392. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for just short of $40. We're sticking to the 1991 Topps baseball set at number 23 with this Nolan Ryan record breaker, card number 6. This was also a PSA 10, and it sold for $40.80. Up next at number 22 is this 1991 score Ken Griffey Jr., card number 396. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $44.40. Coming in at number 21 is this 1997 Pinnacle Home Away Home Barry Bonds, card number 14. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $51.60. And kicking off the top 20 of today's list is this 1999 BBM Dream Team Ichiro Suzuki, card number D8. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $52.80. Michael Jordan makes another appearance on today's list at number 19 with his 1994 Upper Deck Electric Diamond, card number 19. This Jordan was in a PSA 9, and it sold for $58.80. Up next at number 18 is this 1992 Bowman Manny Ramirez rookie, card number 676. This foil rookie was in a PSA 10, and it sold for $58.80. Coming in at number 17 is this 1994 Topps Prospects Derek Jeter, card number 158. This was an SGC 10, and it sold for $60 even. We welcome another newcomer to the list today at number 16 with this 1999 Fleer Brilliance 24 karat gold Armando Rios rookie, card number 166 TG. Serial numbered out of only 24, this was in a PSA 9, and it sold for $72. Up next at number 15 is this 1997 Metal Universe Barry Bonds Blast Furnace, card number 3. This insert was in a PSA 10, and it also sold for $72. Make that back-to-back appearances at number 14 with this 1997 Flair Showcase Hot Gloves Barry Bonds, card number 2. This die-cut insert was in a BGS 8.5, and it sold for $84 even. Coming in at number 13 is this 1998 Flair Showcase Legacy Row Zero Manny Ramirez, card number 49. Serial numbered out of 100, this Row Zero is in a CSG 9, and it sold for $91.20. Up next at number 12 is this 1993 Topps Traded Todd Helton rookie, card number 19T. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $110.40. Coming in at number 11 is this 1999 Finest Jeff Bagwell Gold Refractor, card number 108. Serial numbered out of 100, this refractor was in a PSA 9, and it sold for $126. And kicking off the top 10 of today's list is this 1998 Donruss Significant Refractor Nolan Ryan Auto, card number R1. Serial numbered out of 2000, this refractor was authenticated by PSA and given a 10 grade for the auto, and it sold for $186. Up next at number 9 is this 1997 Finest Embossed Ken Griffey Jr., card number 342. This was a BGS Gem Mint 9.5, and it also sold for $186. Coming in at number 8 is this 1994 SP Hollow Views die cut Alex Rodriguez rookie, card number 33. This A-Rod rookie was in a BGS 9, and it sold for $204. Up next at number 7 is this 1996 Pinnacle Starburst Artist Proofs Ken Griffey Jr., card number 61. This was also a BGS 9.5, and it sold for $288. Coming in at number 6 is this 1995 Select Certified Gold Team Barry Bonds, card number 6. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $312. Alright guys, and before we get to the top 5, I do have 5 quick bonus cards to share with you guys today. And this first one I haven't seen in a while. We get this 1990 Fleer Update 3 Decades of No-Hitters, Nolan Ryan, card number U131. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $19.20. From the peak of the junk wax era, up next is this 1991 Score Frank Thomas, card number 840. This was an SGC 10, and it sold for $18 even. For a Hall of Fame junk wax era rookie, we get this 1991 Score Chipper Jones rookie, card number 671. This was an SGC 9.5, and it sold for $15.60. For our fourth bonus card, I ran across this 1991 Donruss Highlights Mark McGwire, card number BC9. This was an SGC 10, and it sold for $14.40. And for our fifth and final bonus card, up next is this 1993 Donruss Diamond Kings Ken Griffey Jr., card number DK1. This was a PSA 7, and it sold for $13.20. And kicking off the top 5 of today's list is this 1993 Donruss Elite Barry Bonds Dominator, card number 16. Serial numbered out of 5,000, this was a PSA 10, and it sold for $336. And we welcome a newcomer to today's list at number 4 with this 1997 Finest Embossed Die Cut Andrew Jones Rookie Refractor, card number 162. This rookie refractor was in a PSA 9, and it sold for $420. Make that back-to-back top 5 appearances at number 3 with this 1997 Skybox EX2000 Essential Credentials Andrew Jones Rookie, card number 53. Serial numbered out of 99, this rookie parallel was in a PSA 8, and it sold for $960. Up next at number 2 is this 1997 Skybox EX2000, a cut above Ken Griffey Jr., card number 2. This die cut was in a PSA 8, and it sold for $1,020. And make that back-to-back appearances to top off today's list at number 1 with this 1998 Pinnacle Plus Artist's Proof Gold Ken Griffey Jr., card number AP5. Serial numbered out of 100, this Griffey was in a PSA 8, and it sold for $1,530. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.